Hello everyone, it's Shane Honto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review the new documentary, The Remarkable Life of Ibelin. And this is a new documentary on Netflix from director Benjamin Ree, focusing on the story of Matt Steen, a Norwegian gamer who died of degenerative muscular disease at the age of 25. His parents mourned what they thought had been a lonely and isolated life when they started receiving messages from online friends around the world. And this film is a film about community. And it's a very engrossing documentary in an inventive way of how it's projecting so much and recreating so much of the story through animation, through World of Warcraft, because that's where Steen really lived his life, online with all these connections. You have other forms of animation that very creatively brought this story to life. Then, of course, you have the actual footage of his family and his friends processing this loss and this life that felt like it was misunderstood by some for the time he was here. This is such an emotionally resonant film. Obviously, it's a tragic story of a young man who died way too young and had to go through so much suffering that no human should have to go through. And going through this disease and understanding like what his parents perceived of his life to be. There's so many emotional moments to like his funeral and to all of those elements. But really hearing from his friends and understanding his life as Ibelin in World of Warcraft and what that community really meant to him. He understood, he learned about friendship and connections and losing and gaining and all of those things. This is such an emotionally rich film, textured in layers of human connection and, you know, the positives of online gaming communities, because they can be toxic. If you've ever played online, like Call of Duty, you've had a 12-year-old scream the F word at you and say something about your mother. But this film really captures the beauty of what those human connections can be in a digital world and what it can mean to a young person who's going through so much pain and suffering. And what lessons you can learn through these socializations. And sure, could they have dug into those like falling ins and outs of those relationships a little bit more? Probably. But this film is creative, it is emotionally resonant, and deeply impactful in terms of looking at how somebody's life can be enriched through the positivity of technology and the world that we live in. But those are my thoughts on The Remarkable Life of Ibelin. Let me know what you think, and thank you for tuning in, and let me know what you think. But thank you as always for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland reviewer.